800 is a set of maniac cobras which are just renegade Mickey cobras. They are on 61st and Drexel and Cottage Grove. Back in the day it was known as Mickey City with Chieftown to the west of them. As of right now the area is in the process of gentrification. With that and the heavy police presence, the set rarely hangs out, but Drexel is why they hang at. With the lack of leadership and hot-headed decisions has made this set one of the most hated on the south side and made a lot of their allies enemies. During that time a member named Diddy was killed. After this they called themselves Diddy Grove. The next year, Old Head was killed in a strange incident. In March of 2012, Old Head was at a friend's house with two other men on 63rd and Evans. Old Head, Terry, and Julius were at Terry's home playing video games when Kurt showed up and opened fire. Old Head was shot 33 times, the other two were shot as well, one died on the scene, the other at a hospital. This triple homicide was over a FUBU coat, that's right, a FUBU coat in 2012. Kurt traded with Terry for the coat for something. Kurt then wanted his coat back and Terry told him no, and it's unclear if Kurt left to get his gun or had it on him at the time. At this time one of the few sets allied with 800 in the area was 051. In 2015 in September, Giro City threw a party for their dead members. The party was in 800's hood, Taekwon World, Giro City, and 800 was in attendance. When you got hotheads that can't hold their liquor with pills, the outcome will not be good, and tragedy struck that night. An argument broke out between 800 and the other gangs when a member or members started shooting, striking, and killing a pregnant woman named Booby. She was a well-known figure on that part of town. That killing turned Giro, Taekwon World, and others against 800. Later they cut ties with 051 since they were still cool with Taekwon World and the other sets, but 051 linking with TYMB was the catalyst for 800 to cut ties since TYMB were one of 800 main rivals at the time. Now earlier I said there was not a lot of guidance with 800 from old heads, and this situation shows it. In a reckless move 800 let it be known that they were going to start shooting family members of their rivals, even if they wasn't involved in the streets. They made good on the threat and allegedly killed 051 Montana's sister Antonia. In 2016, Pyro, the same guy that beat Fish to death, was killed in a dice game by Mob Domo. At the time, Pyro was probably one of the most known members of 800. 800 is not a deep set at all, but again sometimes that can be an advantage. The smaller gangs and sets seem to be more vicious. Look at the Saints and La Raza, they are good examples. I forgot when, but 800 killed a member of Geo Drive named Lil Mike. His brother is Lil N from Pocket Town. Another bloody set from the east side, so again they made another enemy. But the beef with these two sets started much earlier. Started over 800 taking a gun from a Pocket Town member after that member took $150 from him. 800 Wap and Lil Don bumped into each other in the county, and Wap told Lil Don they would give the gun back because what 800 SCO did was bogus. He also told Lil Don that SCO couldn't come back to the block after that. The gun never made it back to Pocket Town.
Got popped. Motherfuckers' family members got shot in their stomach and had to abort their baby, all type of shit. Who else? The nigga Fat Marcus.
So, okay, look, guys, you said all that. And how many people count?
Okay, so okay, Mark,
you get up, now, back it up, fuck. How many people count? How many people count?
How many people from 800
on it. I was in jail. But since I've been out, what happened? Hey, facts. What happened since I've been out of jail, folks? Y'all ain't did shit. You got blew down with one of these, right? You got blew down with one of these, right?
Oh, Kevin,
what happened? You tried to get that bitch out your book bag, right?
And what happened the next day? And did I get hit?
I don't know what happened the next day, folks. I don't know what
I get hit. What happened the next day? You a real nigga. You a real nigga. What happened the next day? You a real nigga. What happened the next day? 2 times.
I know what happened. I know what happened the day before.
2 times in 1 day on Pyro. 2 times.
They were naming people, they shot how many people they killed. Lil Don says that after he got released from jail in 2019, Fats got caught sliding on the pocket and got blew down with his gun on him. Fats says 800 caught G Muskie from the pocket the next day at a bus stop. Lil Don reminds him that she's still alive. Live ends with them setting up a shootout on 82nd and Maryland, and a shooting does occur a few blocks from there minutes later. In 2020, Curry O.A. no member from Murder Town was killed by 800 in a gun trade that went left. It was similar to Bando Hothead's death. Members of 800 were flexing in pics with his gun, which even seemed to have blood on it, not 100% sure though. Keep this in mind for later. Also in 2020, Boss Smooth was killed. Before his death, Smooth announced on Instagram he was a Muslim and he was not gangbanging anymore because he had a son. Now, was that true? Who knows?
Fuck around, and we do the jam. What? Y'all ass some bitches. That's so he glad. Yeah, we should get a peep too. That's so he glad. Look at that. Should get a peep, what? You just the peep? Nigga, fuck the peep, nigga. Something I got a tough one out of fortress, man.
Dude, what y'all want to do? Sit on y'all porch? Y'all want to video around? Cause I literally don't see nobody. Hold on, I ain't done. Hold on. Y'all got Christmas decorations up and shit. Happy holiday, your homie finna die. This is the type of shit I do. You know? This is the type of shit I do. On my cousin's grave. This the type of shit we do. On my cousin, this type of shit we do. At y'all gas station. Dude, what y'all want to do? Sit on y'all porch? Y'all want a video? Do y'all want a video? Do y'all want a video? Hold on.